Afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon to us all. May I ask, Pauline, I see here 17 mo nga present, 3 are absent, or unsay status ani nila, Pauline? Or who's not around? Can you help me check? For those of us who can, although I see here na anay duha na naka-on sa camera, sa ilahang camera, may I ask for those of us who can, sa katong pwede po diha, could you please turn on your camera as well? Thank you in advance. May I know kinsa ang absent, Pauline? Si Popoy, of course, Von, Kate, Kate are not. Si Von and Kate, were they here earlier, Pauline? Sa values lang sila wala? One was here early, but he got disconnected. Whereas si Kate, I think Kate is at. Okay. Ani na lang sa Pauline, please do update our Beadle sheet na lang sa Beadle sheet rather. All right. Anyway, this afternoon, all right, thank you in advance. This afternoon, 9H, it's our first meeting for the quarter. But then again, even though first meeting, unfortunately, we'll have to start na pod our first lesson for the quarter. So anyway, the 9H, we finally reached siguro the last stretch, last leg of the school year. Finally, fourth quarter na. And siguro how we'll end values 9. We'll end it by discussing, our last two topics for this school year. Both topics will talk about the two greatest things that we can ever search for in life. Meaning, sa kinabuhi sa tao, yes, daghan tagapangitaon, but if naamay duha, nga ma-consider nato to be the best or greatest things nga pwede nato ma-search for in life, maunis sila. So, the first topic which we'll have for this week, 9H will be all about in search of the self. The self meaning kaugalingon. All right. So with this topic, 9H, this pretty much talks about the kind of journey we'll need to go through in order for us to not only understand who we are, but most importantly, ang point ani nga topic is para matabangan ta to not only understand who we are, but most importantly matabangan ta na ma-accept nato kung kinsa ta. All right, so mauni ato ang first topic for the quarter, whereas the last one or the other one is going to be about man's search for purpose. So kini naman na topic 9H talks about our journey. Okay, unsa ato ang maagian in life, and this will also talk about the importance of finding and living out our purpose in life. So with this second topic, tabangan ta og understand how to find unsa ato ang kailangan buhaton for us to find what our purpose is. And the moment we find it, we'll also know about the importance nganong kailangan nato buhaton. Why do we need to live out our purpose in life? And again, by purpose, meaning we want to search for and know, we want to know why exactly are we here? Di ba mao man na ang purpose? Nganong naata dire? What are we here for? And unsa gyud di ay ato ang pulos? Because again, I understand that siguro some of us feel nga wala sila'y pulos. Some of us feel nga wala tuyo ang nga naa sila dire, or that they were conceived by accident. Wala sila gi-intend nga wala sila gi-plano nga anak sa ilang pamilya. So what feeling nila wala sila'y pulos. But with this topic nato, or at least for the second topic nato for the quarter, we will learn that again, everything and everyone has a purpose. Naa di ay tay purpose tanan. But again, kung unsaon man ni nga og pangita, again, we'll talk about it next week. So focus lang sa ta this afternoon sa ato ang first topic on in search of the self. So, as always, dayon, 9H, first and foremost, ato asang i-determine what our objectives are for this afternoon's session nato. So, may I ask, and the moment I mention your name, kindly unmute yourself. May I ask, Janessa? Janessa, please unmute yourself and read to the class our objectives for the afternoon.
Define self-awareness and self-knowledge and explain how the two lead to self-understanding. Differentiate who am I from what am I.
All right. Thank you, Janessa. You may now mute yourself back. Um, all right. Thank you. I'm wondering, unsa ning gisulat ni Lawrence na paspas kaayo? Paspas kay kumustorya or paspas ang school year? Unsa ni siya? Paspas kumustorya? 9A? Sure, okay ra. Ang time. Okay. Ang paspas ang, okay. Nag-wonder ko. All right. Correct, Lawrence. Di ra matagdan ang panahon wala matagdan fourth quarter na. So sulit-sulito na ni nato ang ato ang last quarter with each other. So anyway, thank you Janessa for reading to the class our objectives for the afternoon. So from now until the end of the period, mauni silang duha nga major points or important points ang ako ang gusto i-discuss with the class this afternoon. So let's start with the first one, to define self-awareness and self-knowledge, and we'll also talk about how the two lead to self-understanding. So earlier, all right, I introduced to the class the two topics which we'll have for the quarter. And uh, for those of you who noticed, or for those of you probably didn't, I want to emphasize to the class na manotice nato na these two topics, kining search for the self and our search for purpose, are actually connected or related to one of our previous topics on the quest for truth. So, of course, I will not expect na ma-remember pa ninyo ang what we talked about when I gave my discussion on our topic for the quest for truth. But hopefully, maka-remember lang ta na, one of our previous topics sa previous quarter nato was all about the quest for truth. And we will notice, kining topic nato nga, search for self and search for purpose, connected siya sa quest for truth. Because after all, quest for truth reminds us or tells us na kita di ay nga tao, kita rather, na atay we are on a quest for something. Meaning part of the truth, quote unquote, part of the truth that we are searching for in life di ay is part sa atong ginapangita is we are also searching for the truths about ourselves. We are also searching for the truths about our purpose. Nga, in the quest for truth, yes, daghan tagapangitaon, pero actually appeal di ay sa ato ang gapangitaon. We are searching for who we really are. We are searching for our authentic or true self. We are also searching po di ay in life for our purpose. And when I gave my discussion on this topic, the quest for truth, I did mention that again, life is one long quest. This means that in life, di ba, we are constantly, in search for things. Constantly, doesn't matter aha ka nga stage sa imuhang life, naatay gusto pangitaon pirme. Like, naatay na-achieve or naanatay nakuha karon. But after achieving these things, naana po tay gusto lain ma-attain. And pag makuha na po to nato siya, naana po tay lain gusto. Di ba? Ana tang tanan. Same sa inyong life karon. Like, at the end of the school year, na kay gusto ma-accomplish. Kung nakuha na nimo na, kung nakuha na nimo siya, or kung nakuha na nimo na, for sure, dili ka satisfied. Na anapod kay gusto lain ma-attain. So, which again proves our point that indeed, tinuod yun di ay na we constantly search for things in life. And why we do? Ngano po to, teacher, pirmi lang tagga-quest. Why are we always on a quest? Quest rather, and why are we always on a journey? Why we do that, 9H? It's because we know na kining ato ang gusto makuha in life. Kini sila ato ang gusto ma-attain in life. We know that, and we hope and we believe that they are the things that will bring more meaning into our lives. Maunang maningkamot gyud ta. Maunang mo sakripisyo ta because we know na magkalisod man ta today, but when we finally have it, whatever it is, kung unsa man na imong gapangitaon in life, we hope na when we finally have it, it will make our life more complete. We hope na whatever that is, it will bring you more happiness and it will help you to become more content and fulfilled with your life. And na-mention po nato ni last time, 9H, na what these things are, di ba kita tanan lain-lain ta og gusto in life. Like, some of us are on a quest to become rich. Some of us are motivated to have fame. Some want power. Some simply want happiness. Some want like the simple things in life. Sure, bahalag dili ko dato, dili ko sikat. Gusto lang ko, happy lang ko, teacher. Bahalag simple ako ang kinabuhi. So again, you will realize na the one thing we have in common is kana lang, nga kita tanan na ay gusto. Pero lain-lain na dayon ta og mga gusto. Right? Naiuban gusto mo dato, naiuban gusto mo sikat, naiuban gusto ani nga job title, naiuban gusto mo gawa. Again, lain-lain ta og gusto. So, we may differ on a lot of things, right? Some of the things that we want in life. But siguro 9H, the one thing, okay, the one thing we all have in common is that we all search for the truth about ourselves. Dili lang ta aware, it's not something we do consciously, nga gusto ginako mailan kinsa ko. But along the way, sa process, sa pagpadayon lang nato sa kinabuhi, we just don't realize it, nga gaka-appeal di ay nato in our quest, ang ato ang pag-search po di ay for the truths about ourselves. That the one thing po di ay 9H that we all have in common is that we are all on a journey to discovering who we really are as a person. And siguro manggod, nothing in life brings more fulfillment than finally knowing who you really are and being accepted by the world for it. So what I mean by that is, again, there's nothing wrong if you're motivated by money. There's nothing wrong if ang kanang imong gapangitaon nga feeling nimo maoy makapa-happy or maoy makapa-content sa imuha in life is, let's just say, fame or popularity or again whatever that is, power, example. But siguro happy siguro ang life if you have all of those things. But what I'm trying to say is, wala na'y mas makapa-happy pa sa tao if we are able to live a life, manggod, wherein we no longer have to pretend to the people around us. Siguro lingaw, daghan kwarta. Siguro hayahay if daghan kwarta. Siguro bibo if sikat ka, right? Bibo if, like, yeah, you're somebody that many people look up to, naa kay fame. Siguro lingaw na nga life. Pero wala na, happy man na imong life nga ana, happy man, bibo man if dato ka. Pero siguro wala na mas makapa-happy pa sa ato. If, again, if we get to live our lives nga dili ta mag-pretend to the people around us. And why do I say that? Because we have to understand, 9H, that, again, this is true not only to some people, this is true to most, if not all of us. Mo admit ka man sa dili, right? I'm pretty sure kita tanan natay version of ourselves, right? Nga mao ato ang gina-present to the world, right? And this is the version of ourselves nga ato ang ginapakita because we believe mao ni nga version of myself ang acceptable. Mao ni nga version of myself ang dili i-judge, mao ni nga version of myself nga dili ko i-bully, mao ni nga version of myself nga dili ko kaminusan. Right? So anyway, kita tanan naa gyud tay pagka-pretentious, right? Dili na ta magpaka whatever. Real talk lang ni siya. Kita tanan ana ta, right? But try to think about it. Murag wouldn't it be a great feeling, right? Because again, pretending, that's something that we can only do for so long. Siguro kaya na nato buhaton for a period of time. But imagine having to pretend for the rest of your life. It's exhausting. Kapoy siya na mag-pretend lang ta. Right? So, what I'm trying to get at is, siguro mauto akong point earlier, na siguro happy man if dato, happy man if popular ka. Pero siguro ang happiness nga imuhang ma-feel, happiness nga imuhang ma-attain, if you finally get to, again, to just show the world who you really are. And when you do, murag cherry on top na lang ng, after showing them who you really are, the people around you will continue to love and accept you pagyud. Isn't that siguro one of the best, feelings na we can ever feel in life? So siguro isa ni sa ato ang, again, dili man ni nato is-say out loud. Siguro dili pa, wala pa ni nga awareness sa ato. But I'm pretty sure kung wala pa ni sa imo ha karon, but at some point in your life, moabot ka sa point nga murag you care less about daghan ba kog friends or wala. You don't care so much if daghan ba kag kwarta or wala. What you wanna be is sure, gusto lang ko ma-happy. Gusto lang ko nga kung kinsa ko, gusto lang ko din ako mag-pretend teacher. Alright? But of course, to get to this point, alright, kanang liberation or freedom nga gusto nato ma-feel. Na I just want to show the world who really I am, and I just want to be accepted for who I am. Of course, that journey, it's not going to be that easy. Dili po na siya anak ka sayon. Kay if sayon, then kita unta tanan dili na mag-pretend. Right? Now, but para ma-happen po ni siya, we first have to go on a journey. Magsugod sa ta sa journey of self-discovery. What I mean by this, 9H, is that naasa tay agian na process or journey that will allow us to know ourselves better. Ato sang, kung sa Bisaya pa, ato sang siguraduon, ato sang isure kung kinsa gyud di ay ta. So journey siya of self-discovery. And speaking of journey and discovery, let us now officially start our discussion on what this journey is all about. So unsaon ni siya og so good teacher? What do I need to do para naa na din tay self-acceptance? So to jumpstart this journey, 9H, in this journey kailangan nato ang kining duha. In this journey of self-discovery, we need both self-awareness and self-knowledge. Kailangan ni natong duha because without the two, meaning if you are not self-aware or if you don't have self-knowledge, then it will be next to impossible for you to really get to know who you are. What do I mean by this? Di ba ang goal nato is para mas mailhan, para mas masabtan nato, and para mas ma-sure nato kung kinsa gyud di ay ta. Para mo abot ta anak nga level nga mas mailhan and nga ma-accept nato kinsa ta, diri ta magsugod tanan. First and foremost, dapat naasa tay awareness kung kinsa ta. Dapat kabalusa ka kung kinsa ka. But I mean, to understand, also the aiming self-awareness and self-knowledge teacher. To understand better what these two are, we just need to focus on the terms being aware. Or in self-knowledge, dapat we know. Aware meanings, aware, di ba? When you say you're aware, meaning you have knowledge, you have an idea, you have an inkling. Sometimes when we say aware ko, but whatever that is that we know, usahay when we say nga aware lang ko, but most of the time, whatever that is that we know, dili ta sure if tinuod ba. Right? Naay awareness, feeling nimo na kay idea kung kinsa ka. Naa kay idea, although dili ka sure kung unsa ka klase nga tao. Right? So, magsugod ta with that awareness because the moment na anatay awareness, naatay idea kinsa ka or naa kay idea kinsa ka, naa kay idea unsa ka klase nga friend, unsa ka klase nga tao, unsa ka klase nga son or daughter. With that awareness, diha magsugod, that awareness nimo will then give you the knowledge that you'll need in order for you to know yourself better. 'Di ba? Kay kung sa Bisaya pa again, kay aware man ka kung kinsa ka, kay aware man ka kung unsa ka klase na tao, then it follows na dayon na with this awareness mas makaila or mas mailhan pag dayon nimo kung kinsa ka. So self-awareness or self-knowledge therefore truly is all about being aware of, or self-knowledge or self-awareness or self-knowledge is about knowing one's own first and foremost character. That part of self-awareness or self-knowledge, the 9H, is that we are aware or we know what our character is. What's character? Character, again, is the kind of person that you are. Imuhang pagkatao. Right? And again, mauni ang ako ang emphasize earlier. Na sometimes, whatever the version of ourselves that we are showing to the world, actually, dili gid na mao ang kung unsay tinuod nga kinsata. Because sometimes ang ato ang true nga character, ang kining nga version of ourselves nga sometimes, and sakit man kung iingon, but this version of ourselves nga for now ginakaulaw pa nato og pakita, right? Dili man nato ginapakita, but you know what, for now it doesn't matter. For now for now it's okay nga ang imuhang true nga character, nga imuhang true nga pagkatao, dili pa nimo kaya ipakita. Because for now, what's important is at least teacher bahalag dili nako mapakita. At least I've proven to myself that I am self-aware. I've proven rather to myself na at least teacher na ako'y self-knowledge. And again, mao man ni ato ang point that in our journey to self-discovery, dapat naa kaani nga stage. Dapat kung dili man karon, but at some point in your life, dapat naa kaani nga stage. And if you could say to yourself right now nga, teacher, naa na ko ani nga stage. Although wala pa ko ana nga stage, teacher nga, kaya na nako ipakita to the world kung kinsa gyud ko. Again, for now, that's okay. At least, sure ta, nga naa na ta ani nga stage of being self-aware or stage of having self-knowledge. So, aware ta or kabalo ta sa ato ang character, bahalag dili pa nato kaya ipakita. Another thing, it also says here, that part of being self-aware or part of having self-knowledge is that dapat kabalo pud ta sa ato ang own feelings, motives, and desires. Of course, as persons, kita tanan, all right? No exception. Kita tanan, we are made up of our feelings. Kita tanan na ay gaka-feel. Kita tanan na ay emotions gaka-feel. Kita tanan, I like to think, na atay our own sets of motivations. Diba? Kita tanan na ay passion, ambitions, and desires in life. I'd like to think. And why do I say nga dapat kabalo ta unsa ni ato ang gaka-feel, unsa ato ang motives and desires? Because with these manggod 9H, when we try to examine our feelings, our emotions, our motives and desires, kung kabalo ta ani nila, they allow us to know ourselves better. Like, nganong man na teacher, nganong mas mailhan nato kung kinsa ta if nasabtan kaayo nato, what motivates us? Nganong mas mailhan nako ako ang self-teacher if mas masabtan nako what I'm truly feeling on the inside? Okay, medyo simple lang ang explanation ani 9H. When you examine manggod, right? Your, again, feelings, emotions, motives, and desires, they allow you to know yourself on a deeper level. Mas mailhan, mas masabtan nimo nga naman. Like, for example, and again, this is just an example. Aware ka, nga, example, nga masinahon ka nga klase nga tao. Aware ka nga, example, insecure ka ayo ka, sure, di lang halata, confident lang ko tanawon on the outside, but really how I am, insecure kay ko, teacher. right? Or you're that kind of person nga teacher, I don't know why, pero ako na nga person teacher nga competitive kay ko teacher. Di ko gusto mapildi, dili ko gusto second ko, gusto ko number one ko teacher. Teacher, aware ko that who I am, tapulan ko nga klase nga tao teacher. So, naani nga awareness. Aware ka nga masinahon ka, aware ka nga insecure, nga competitive, nga tapulan, etc. etc. But try to ask yourself dayon, nganong masinahon ka, right? Nganong insecure kaayo ka? Or nganong bitter kaayo ka? Nganong competitive ka? Nganong tapulan ka? Or nganong bakakon ka? Or nganong pretentious ka? Or again, whatever you are, ask yourself, nganong anak ka? Anong anak ka klase nga tao? Because when you ask yourself those questions, knowing the answers to those questions, nganong tapulan ka? Nganong insecure ka? Nganong bitter ka? Nganong competitive ka? When you finally know magud the answers to those questions, of course, mas mailhan, sakit man i-face nga mga questions, they are you'll probably arrive at answers that siguro masakitan ka sa tinuod about yourself. But you know what? At least that way, mas mailhan na nimo ang imuhang self on a deeper nga level. And siguro mauna ang point ani that if you really want to get to know who you really are, then you need to confront yourselves with these, uncomfortable questions. Whatever that is that you know about yourself, right? Negative man sila, but at least kana nimo nga awareness, mao ang makatabang sa imo nga mas mailhan pa imuhang kaugalingon. That's why siguro to get to my next point, in order for us therefore to get to know ourselves on a deeper level pagyud, dili di ay enough 9H ning awareness nga level. Dili di ay enough nga ang knowledge nga level. Meaning, if we really want to get to know ourselves better or on a deeper level, dili di ay aware, dili di ay enough nga aware ka, aware lang ka nga masinahon ka. Dili lang di ay enough nga aware ka nga insecure ka or competitive ka. Kay nga naman, kanang awareness, it's good that you're aware nga anak ka nga klase nga tao. But more than being aware, what's more important, manggod, is that after being aware, dapat mas importante nga nasabtani mo nganong anak ka. So, more than being aware of the kind of person that you are right now, ang goal di ay of searching for ourselves is after ko nga na-ay knowledge or after being aware of who I think I am. Next, the I or the goal of searching for ourselves is truly understanding nganong ani ko teacher. Right? Like for example, insecure kay ko nga person. Right? Good that I'm aware of it. Good that I know about it. Right? Good nga at least dili na nako something nga gina-deny about myself. Right? Aware ko. Right? But siguro mo ni ato ang point nga usahay dili enough nga aware ko o balok ko masuya, balok ko masinahon ko. In life importante dapat nasabta nato nganong ani ka, nganong anak ka, or nganong ani ko. So in Bisaya, of course again kabalo lagi ka kinsa ka, pero mas importante nga nakasabot ka nganong anak ka. Kabalo ka kinsa ka, pero mas importante nga kasabot ka nganong naanak ka. So part of searching for ourselves therefore, or not part, but the main goal rather, of searching for ourselves is again, understanding who, not just knowing who we are, but actually understanding who we are, why we are the way we are, and how we became this way. Siguro mauna nga, search of the self ang ato ang point ani. Dili lang nga mabaw nato kinsa ta, but masabta nato nganong kung kinsa gid ta and nganong naani ta. Alright? But of course, if we think about it, before nato ma-understand, before po nato masabtan nganong ani ta, first na nato buhaton is dapat ato sang i-figure out, so kinsa ko. Because when I know who I am, then diha magsugod ako ang journey, sabto na ako nganong ani ko. Alright? That's why fully or not fully to start our journey on becoming more familiar or to start our journey on to understand ourselves better. Magsugod sa ta by asking ourselves the question, the important life question, who am I? Right? Who am I? Like, if I call your name, please unmute yourself. I'll be asking you a question, but please do not overthink it. Kung salay, again, answer na musulod sa imong photo, just say it. Okay? May I call, da, 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 da. May I call Nor? Nor? Chair? Who are you? Again, don't overthink it. Who are you? Kung paano this? Ay lang, pa Miss Universe. Ka na wala lang. Who are you?
I am nature.
I am me. Okay. May I ask, Isa? Kung paano na sila? Isa?
Chair.
Kung paano sila? Again, relax lang ha. Wala. Ayun. Panguta. Curious lang ko. Kinsa ka is? Who are you?
I'm Isa, chair.
I'm Isa. Alright, sige. Thank you. Siguro last for now, si Jade. Jade Louie. Kalibog ko, Jade ba niya siya or Louie? Louie. Jade?
Hello, Chair.
Hi. Jade or Louie? Nalibog na ko.
Jade, Chair.
Jade. Okay. Who are you?
I am Jade Louie M. Ariola and my my quote is ayun na lang, Chair. Ayun na lang din, Chair. Sige, Chair. Jade Louie na lang. Jade Louie
Sabi
M.
ng
Ariola. Ano na lang.
sabi ng lolo ko, ano ang tato? Okay. I am Jade Louie M. Ariola. Ana Iyaki. Nor answered with, I am me. Isa answered with, I am Isa. Alright, so, atong i-analyze, and atong i-ano, sakto ba ilahang mga tubag? Of course, Isa wasn't lying when she said she's Isa. The same way that Louis wasn't, or Jade wasn't lying when he said that that he is Jade Louis M. Ariola. Because, di ba, 9H, most of the time, when we're asked the question, who are you? Like two of the three that were asked earlier answered it by by supplying me with their name. Common gid na nato na sometimes our literal nga interpretation of the question, who am I? Feeling nato kapangutan-on ta ko si atong ngalan. So, who are you? For this example, I would also respond, or the way that I'd like to respond to this question, I would also give you my name. I am Luel. The same way that mo niyang gibuhat po ni Isa and ni Jade earlier. Which is technically correct man po. Kinsa ka, ako si Luel. Sakto man po, right? But i-analyze gani nato like age. Doing this man good, right? Will not exactly, and by this I mean by me giving you what my name is. Doing this will not exactly help the people around me really get to know me. Meaning, it will only help them what my name is, right? It will only help them know, rather, what my name is. But by giving you my name, it will not exactly tell you the kind of person I am. Nasabtan ninyo? Like, when you ask me, who are you? Niimpog, I am Luel. By me giving you that, kabalo lang mo nga ako ang ngalan is Luel. But now that you know what my name is, nga ako ngalan Luel, kailan na bagyudayon mo kung kinsa ko? Kailan na bagyudayon mo kung unsa pod ko klase nga tao? Yes or no? Sa chat, please. By giving you my name, now that you know what my name is, with that, nailhan na bagyudayon po ninyo kung unsa ko klase nga tao, like age. Yes or no? No. Right? Miles answered with no, same with more. No pod kang Sophia. Which is, again, correct, right? Okay, if we think about it, siguro if dili Luwel ako ang name. Like example, my name is, example, Sophia. Na ang nausab lang is my name, but siguro the kind of person that I am, right? The way I am, The way I talk, the way I act, what I do, how I handle things, the way I carry myself, the way I present myself to the world, all of these things remain the same. Maski pag dili Sofia, sige Elizabeth ako ngalan. Maski pag Elizabeth ako ngalan, the person that I am remains the same. Right? Or another way that some people answer this question. Like, who are you? Some say nga, I'm the values teacher of the grade 9 level. Which again is true. Sakto man po nga. Kinsa ka ako ang teacher sa 9H. Sakto man. Right? But again, with this, even though if you think about it, mura, gi-answer na ako ang question. But again, this response will only tell you what I do. Right? When you ask me, who are you? And then I answered with, ako ang teacher sa 9H. Knowing what I do for a living, knowing that I teach, knowing a teacher ko, right, will not tell you the kind of person or the kind of teacher that I am. Right? And again, 9H, if you really think about it, and kung i-analyze nato, right, ang question or ang answers nato ani, common na answers nato to this question. Kini nga response nato nga I am Luel and I am the values teacher of the grade 9 level. These two responses, again, do not even answer a who nga question. Kini na ako nga responses, instead they answer a what nga question. Meaning, when I responded with I am Mary Luel, right? I was not really answering the question, who am I? Rather, I was answering the question, what is your name? Right? Because with that question, what is my name? So ang correct na response is, I am Luel, or my name is Luel. So, or the same way that, that when I responded with, I am the values teacher of the grade 9 level, I was not really answering the question, who am I? But rather, I was answering the question, what is it that I do? What is it that I do? I teach values to the grade 9 level of the Makasante campus. So with that, the I9H, this tells us that for every person na adi ay tay who nga category nato, na apod tay what. And sometimes in the life of a person, our what's have nothing to do with who we are. And I guess mauni ako ang point earlier na my name has nothing to do with the kind of person that I am. It was by chance that my parents chose to call me Luel. But if let's just say going back ato nga day, on the day that they decided what to call me, if nag-decide sila nga lahi ako ang ngalan, I'd probably still be the same person but with a different name. All right? The same way that my profession, what I do for a living, has nothing or has little to do with the kind of person po that I am. Na siguro if dili ko teacher, siguro kung cashier, or siguro if banker ko, or CEO ko, or artista ko. Again, doesn't matter what I do. Most likely, the kind of person that I am, siguro, I'll be the same person po siguro. Because again, for every person, naatay mo that who sa person, again, wala siya labot sa mga what's sa person. So what exactly, therefore, is the difference between what am I and who am I? What am I, Miles, may I ask you, unsay Bisaya sa what am I? Bisaya
Kinsa
sa,
ko.
again, what am I?
Kinsa ko. Mag-ano siya?
What am I? What am I?
Ay, sure. Ako i-translate lang siya.
Oh, unsa sa Bisaya ang what am I?
Kinsa ko. Mag-ano siya.
Dili. Who knows? Unsay Bisaya sa, correct si Rupert, Bisaya sa what am I? Unsa ko. Right? Siguro ang imong response earlier, Mas, kinsa ko is who am I. Right? Now, siguro kana palang alone. Unsa ko versus kinsa ko. kana pa lang alone, klaro kaayo nga na ay difference. Like, I wanna ask you, this time around, may I ask, Gab? Gab, if you could unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Unsa ka, Gab? Again, don't overthink it. Basta imong answer. Kung ka lang kag unsa ka,
Estudyante, sir.
estudyante siya. Ang katawa si Gab. So, estudyante si Gab. Candy? Candy?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Unsa ka?
Tao, sir.
Tao si Candy. Or, may katawa si Ira o sino. o sino. Rupert. Unsa ka, Rupert?
Sure, citizen of the Philippines, sir.
No. So, okay. Citizen of the Philippines. So, thank you sa mga nag-respond. So far natay tulo klase-klase na answer. When I asked them, unsa ka? They answered with, estudyante ko, tao ko, and citizen ko or Filipino or Pinoy culture. Now, you will notice 9H. Now, the answers to the question, what am I? Is these answers are answers na you too could also relate to. Meaning, the answers di ay to the question, what am I, again, are general. Meaning, applicable not only to Gab, not only to, to Candy, and not only to, what's the last one that I called? And not only to, kalimot ko diretso. And not only, who's the third one that I called? Okay. Anyway, okay, so siya. So sorry, I forgot already. Na-notice ninyo na when he answered with estudyante ko sure, dili lang siya ang kamupod, estudyante man pod mo. Or when she answered with tao ko sure, dili lang siya ako pod, kita pod, tao pod ta. So meaning, if we focus pang good on answering the question, what am I? It's not going to be very helpful because the answers that we will arrive at are true not only to you, but to everyone else. Meaning the long list of correct answers na will arrive at for the question, what am I? These answers, again, will not really tell me rather, what makes me me. Kining ako ang answers rather to the question, what am I, will not tell me how I'm different and how I'm unique from everybody else. Okay, again, if I answer it with tao ko, then dili lang man ako. So meaning, kining answers nato to the question, what am I, dili sila makatabang to know ourselves better. That's why instead of katong mga what am I, right? That's why in any person, if gusto nato mas mailhan kung kinsa ta, mo focus gyud di ay ta sa who am I. Because the answers, 10H, that will arrive at when we try to, or when we attempt to answer the question, who am I? The answers that will arrive at are particular or specific to you only. And siguro just so naalang mo na ako'y example na ma-present to the class, and just so mas magets ninyo ako ang point, I will give my simple and direct na answer to the question, who am I? And hopefully with this answer, mas magets nato na indeed naagid ay difference ang answers to what am I and who am I. Like for example, if you'll ask me, like, who are you, teacher Noel? Who are you, sure? Like, I would probably answer it with this. Like, personally, or I can say that I am somebody who deeply values the importance of family. And even though example this is actually true about me. I consider myself to be a family-oriented person. Like, I may be the youngest in the family. Ako ang pinakabata sa amo. But I am that person in our family po that they could turn to for anything. Like, I'll be whatever my family needs me to be in that moment. If gusto sila nga na ipaminaw, I'm that member in the family nga, tigpaminaw. I'm that member in the family nga, even though I'm the youngest, kaya na ako to give sound and helpful nga advices. Ako ang partner in crime sa ako ang mga siblings, so kabalo ko sa ilang mga binuhatan, actually na mga secrets, etc. And another thing that I've discovered about myself is, isa sa akong role sa family is because, of course, na anak ko yung job, I'm earning, I'm also that member in the family that if they needed, kaya na ako to lend them money or give them financial assistance if my finances will allow me to lang po. So, ako na nga person sa family. And siguro, the kind of person, kay ani man ko klase nga tao, ani ko klase nga sister, ani ko klase nga member sa family, nga daughter to my parents, siguro, the way that I am has nothing to do with my name. Kung ani man ko karon dili ko ani tungod kay Luwel ako ngalan. And again, like I said, even if lahi ako ngalan, I'll be the same person. And siguro kini na ko kung ang answer na ako to my question, who am I? I'm pretty sure dili sa inyo, dili mo ka-relate ato nga question. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just saying, siguro kamo lahi pod mo nga kind of sister, lahi mo nga kind of person, lahi mo nga kind of daughter or family member to your family. Right? So, meaning, bottom line, Annie, therefore, the who of the person stays intact even if we take away all his or her wants. Take away the name, take away his or her favorite color, take away what he or she does. Kung kinsa ang mabilin, mauna ang who sa person. Even if you put everything back, give it another name, give that person another set of family, give that person another birth date, another favorite color, tanan what's sa person ipambalik, for sure, who the person is on the inside, again, remains the same. All right? And siguro for now, 9H, I'd like to end lang sa my discussion there. Of course, tomorrow, when I come back, na ako'y second half or continuation sa akong discussion. And my discussion tomorrow will focus rather, on the experiences nato. Experiences nga dapat helpful if ato ang magian because they allow us to know ourselves better. Okay, so for now, here lang sa 9H. Thank you everyone for listening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care always. Goodbye, 9H. Thank you. Ingat mo. Bye, guys.